I have a very strange relationship with ghosts, which is this. I am horribly afraid of them. I jump at every sound in the dark and I can't stay at my parents' house alone because of the way that the floorboards creak. On the flip side of this, there's this graveyard that I really like to visit in London. It's old and it's beautiful and I feel like the ghosts there know me. I go there when I'm happy and I go there when I'm sad. I go there when I'm panicking. I go there to cry when it feels like things are going wrong. I go there on nice sunny days. I don't go there at night. I like the idea that there are all these ghosts around me when I'm feeling my most feeling. The last part of my strange relationship with ghosts is that I don't actually believe in them. Today I actually wanted to talk to you about anxiety, not ghosts. Just a warning, if you find it hard to hear about anxiety, it's coming. I've had a few questions about it on Twitter because I've been talking about it more openly recently, so here you go. Here is what anxiety feels like to me. It feels like that moment when you go icy, hot and cold because you suddenly realise that you've forgotten something important, but it happens about 10 times a day and usually it's for no reason. It is being 100% convinced that when I have a missed call from my mother, someone has died, probably my cat, and then panicking until I can call her back. It's also being convinced that when that boy you like doesn't text you back for a few hours, it's because he's bored of you and he only asked you out for a dare in the first place. Lately for me, a lot of the time it's sensory overload. So if I get a bit tired or a bit stressed, suddenly it feels like colours are too bright and people are too loud and I don't want anyone to touch me and I can't really focus on anything and I basically just want to lie down in a dark room and never speak to anyone ever again. It is being unable to walk into a classroom or a meeting 5 minutes late because you know everyone's going to stare at you. If there's something I'm a bit nervous about doing, like public speaking or flying, then I worry about it for about a month beforehand. Just every day creeping into my life and screwing me over. It is hating it when you get a voicemail. Sometimes it's having panic attacks, either because I feel trapped or claustrophobic or for no reason at all. Sometimes it's panic attacks that feel physical, like I'm gonna die from a heart attack. Sometimes it's panic attacks where I feel like I'm disconnecting from reality. Those are really fun. Sometimes it's both at the same time. You may have noticed that I haven't made many videos lately and that's because I'm trying to prioritize my mental health over making content. I know you guys are chill and you don't mind, but I do always feel like I'm letting people down, like the people who support me on Patreon, so that is not fun. Here's how I cope with anxiety. I have been seeing a therapist. I've actually just stopped seeing my therapist. I'm gonna find a new one because the old one wasn't quite working for me, but I think that's just part of the process. If you suffer from anxiety or any other mental health problems, then I really recommend trying to find some therapy that works for you, and I'll put some relevant links in the description. I'm also trying to talk more openly about my anxiety. I think the more you talk about it, the more people will understand. A lot of YouTubers have anxiety, so there are a lot of videos out there that you can have a look through. I don't think that's a coincidence. We found our place and our people online when it was difficult to be a person in the real world. What I would love you guys to do in the comments below is to share your experiences of anxiety, whether they're big or small, and talk about any coping mechanisms that you found helpful. Something that I found really helpful is exercise, and I haven't been exercising a lot recently, which I think is why my anxiety is so bad. But yeah, if you see someone who's going through a similar thing, reach out to them and make a connection, because it is so helpful to have friends who understand why you can't climb that steep hill because you know you'll panic and get stuck on the way down, or who get it that you can't just meet them at the pub. You have to be met at the door and guided into the social situation. Geez, what is wrong with people?